Hey, everybody, it's Menace to Society with your Mick Motherwell tonight. It is a little different than the other ones. So before I get started, let me turn that. I'm going to tell you what. Before I get real started, thanks for watching. Excuse me for the confusion. Let me turn this light off. We got this. Oh, man. As soon as I turned off the Live in 5, I lost everybody. Fantastic. Don't care. Don't give a shit. I am here to be the drunk idiot. Again, before I get started, check out mickmotherwell.com. Check out facebook.com/mickmotherwellcomedy and look at the this past week's podcast that we've done. It's not the drunk idiot that you see here. That being said, that is why I am going live. This is my new podcast, if you will. It's an episode. It's whatever. It's called Menace to Sobriety, and I don't know. I think it works as far as, all that shit goes. I'm trying to be professional with the other ones, but I kept my content and I kept my consistency during the lockdown by being this happy hour at home guy. So a little late on tonight for happy hour, which means exactly what you think it means. So welcome. And I'm thankful that anyone that's listening or listens in the future, I'm available on, all my podcasts are available on YouTube, Spotify, Google, Apple, Anchor.fm, and CyberFMRadio.com is a big one of mine. Also, check me out on Facebook and YouTube and all that shit. Whew. I tried to burp 20 times. Let's hear. This is a drunken asshole happy hour guy at this point. So let's talk. Big news this week, and we'll start with it. Kamala Harris, Vice President nominee. Big one, small one. I don't know. Is that a crazy one? I think it's a little crazy. I'll tell you my thoughts on it. And I think everybody here knows my political affiliation. It's definitely not the DNC. It's definitely not the old GOP either. But I think Biden put himself into a trap when he promised that he would pick a female of color as his vice president. I don't think everyone in the world and the country is racist. It's got nothing to do with what I'm about to say. However, You blocked yourself, man. A woman of color? Like, you promised that. You promised it. And so what's happened, and what I feel, is he's blocked, you trapped himself into a corner that is just can't get out of. So he had to pick one. And I think Harris is a great pick. She's not winning the election, though. But you got to remember, this guy's 77. A few years ago, and I'll tell you, I'm a big Bernie guy. Not this time around, and get it, once in a lifetime guy. He was 74 and he was too old to everybody. Now Biden's 77. It's like, let's go for it. The DNC they fucked Bernie, means they fucked me. The DNC will never get my name on their ticket until it's Tulsi Gabbard. Fight me on that. Talk to me. You can comment all you want. So I think Tulsi Gabbard would have been the best pick, especially for the Bernie supporters and the people that the young vote. I mean, she's also very moderate. So Tulsi Gabbard would have been a good one. I think a way better one than Kamala Harris. That's me. Who knows? I think Trump's wiping the floor with this one. It's in the fucking bag. Put it that way. In my opinion. Prove me wrong. Talk to me. Participate. Whatever. Tell me. If you want to join the show, I'm going to come on camera. I'll post this in the comments. You're always welcome to fuck around. There's also there's a phone number. If you wanted to call that, go ahead. Without the M. Anyway, back to it. I thought that was a pretty cool opening topic. The new vice president candidate is a woman of color. She's the first black woman, and I think the first black person to be a vice presidential candidate. She's definitely the first black woman to be on an executive ticket. So that's pretty fucking cool. Again, win, lose. Same with Bernie 4 years ago. It's about making some progress and about being a little progressive, in my opinion. Let's change the world a little bit. It's obviously not working the same way. I don't have too much to talk about tonight. I've been going crazy. And I think I got all my talking out with my buddy earlier. By the way, join the show. Come on with me. Fuck with me. Disagree with me. That'd be fun. I was thinking about a couple things today. As you know, I try to be a stand-up comedian. Pull that down. I'm a big douche. And so I always think about things to write about. One of the topics I thought about today was like the simple little things that your wife or your partner get really fucking mad at that you think's just kind of normal and every day. And you'd have been doing it if you didn't live with significant other. And it's like, it's real tiny things like wearing odd socks. Like she just thinks it's fucking disgustingly stupid. Or I got holes in my underwear or my white t-shirts, but I'm still wearing them. Like it's nothing to me. But as soon as I stick a finger in her ass, it's tenfold. It's nothing to me, but she gets in fucking. She's disgustingly angry when I do that kind of shit. It's disgusting. You shouldn't treat someone that you love that way. I think that's bullshit. Doesn't work. I'm working on the joke. That's the first time I've said it live. And I can't read the room because I don't know if I can hear it. I don't know. Trying to think of something else. Who asks for consent? You hear me? I think that's a pretty good ooh, ah. Who the fuck in the world? What kind of man asks for consent? Think about it. What kind of man asks for consent? I'll tell you what kind of man asks for consent is a fucking perverted piece of shit. I've never asked for consent. But guess what? I've also never raped anyone or done anything that's made anyone fucking uncomfortable. You know what I mean? There's a vibe. There's a smart thing. If you're fucking pushing for the ask for consent law and shit like that, you're a rapist. You're a perverted piece of shit. I'll tell you another thing, just on it. This is why we do this. Those teachers and adults and shit that send these fucking 13-year-old and 14-year-old girls home from prom and shit for wearing a too revealing dress. Fuck you. She's 14. How's that fucking too revealing? I understand that there's a line, and we can all agree on said line, I think. But the girls with short shorts getting sent home or a skirt, she's fucking 12. Who's that protecting? It's protecting them people that are like absolutely fucking correct. I saw a couple of perverted coaches in school. I'll tell you what, my technology teacher in 8th grade, I thought it, my buddies thought it. It's like, that guy's a fucking perv. He is now registered fucking sex offender. But I think I can show on Facebook if you want me to type that shit in. Registered for doing the same shit. I'm not advocating, by the way, that let the kids wear what they want. I totally understand. We got to protect them, right? But who the fuck's really worried about a kid? It's the people that can't fucking resist it. Or, I don't, you know what I'm trying to, fucking fight me on a disagreement. Let me know where I'm wrong and let me know where I'm right. I think it's disgusting to even think about. It's just, it struck my, I went to a place and the owner's kid, I don't know, well, she was working and she was dressed up for like a theme night and she looked great. It was a costume on a kid. And some guy mentioned to me, he was like, she shouldn't be doing that. And that was that was the first I even thought it was inappropriate. And it wasn't. It was a kid in a costume. But I wanted to knock the fuck out of that guy. Speaking of that guy, right? Kind of in the same lines. What the worst thing about living in South Georgia is, in the South is, in my opinion, like it's the worst. It might be the worst thing about being a non-racist white person is a racist white person like coming up to you and thinking you're the same way. And it doesn't even have to be racist, just homophobic, whatever, just anti-Semitic, whatever. They just kind of nudge you when something inappropriate happens. Them damn N-words or some shit like that. Or, well, that fag. Like, what? Why are you talking to me? Like, I've never met you in my life. And you're just nudging me like I want to hang any homosexual that I meet on a tree. Like, oh, well, that wouldn't happen if he didn't suck dick. What the fuck does that mean? My wife sucks dicks all the time. Not dicks. Dick. But I just think it's insane, and I think it's the worst part of being white in this town. And not this town, but this region of the world. My town is pretty, in my opinion, I've seen it, they're pretty all right. But isn't that the worst? Has anyone ever experienced that? All right, happened to me today at work. Of course, all I could say was, let's disagree. And isn't that the worst, to say, let's just agree to disagree? And listen, I am all about being white and mistaken for being white. Like, hey, man, did you see the golf on Sunday? Hey, man, did you see the tennis? Like, you know, or, and I get this all the time, especially with a little southern twang every once in a while, is, man, I caught me an 8-pound whatever named fish. And I just shake my head. I understand all that. Like, but I definitely don't understand the just assumption that I'm as hateful and ignorant as you. That pisses me off so much. Just straight up, man. Just, well, you know, they're from Africa. Like, things like that in a terrible light. And you're just, wait, what? This chick spilled a drink? So all of a sudden it's racist? Or homophobic or whatever it is. It's disgustingly weird. That's one thing you get too is those guys that are super homophobic, but they're so super homophobic that they won't watch porn with a dick in it, so they watch gay women. That's got to be like, I wish like the invention of lying never happened, right? I think there's a movie about that, but it's like, it's, you imagine if everyone was honest. It's just like, oh man, I hate fags, but like they love lesbian porn, and vice versa, if you will. Shit's fucking hilarious to think about. There's a lot of keyboard warriors out there, man, and that's a big thing about social media is people just got a lot of confidence and got a lot of ways to fake it where they don't get caught and they never will. And they've all got this opinion and they've all got this, you can't fuck with me mentality. Invention of Line is a fantastic movie. It's Ricky Gervais. I think it's one of his first films. Big acting gigs after The Office. Oh, it's a fantastic film. Good. I mean, it's trippy. I'll tell you right now, if you've ever done like acid and like went into a deep all by yourself trip, you know what I'm saying? If you've ever done it, you get it. That movie's nuts, man. It's nuts. And it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, check out Invention of Lying. I think it might be on Netflix. Lying. You ever heard that joke? I was a homecoming king in high school, believe it or not. This little fat shit. And I won. The judges were like the cheerleading coach and a Jaguars cheerleader and then some like model. Which is cool. But I beat out everybody. But my use the joke was this guy walks into a bar with a giraffe and they get hammered together and the giraffe passes out and the guy goes to leave at the end of the night and he's like, hey man, you can't leave that lion there because it's not a lion, man. It's a giraffe. Psst. Anybody got a favorite dad joke? Watering down my lager. So I've got this signature green drink. I've been pretty good about it. I've kept it up. It's a green drink, so it's vodka, water, and then a little. This week I have Skittles. Skittles. Thing is, I know that alcohol fuck up a diet, but I'm a drinker, and so this is as sugar-free gets. So there you go. Invention of Line, super trippy. I don't even know where I'm at, man. If anyone that is wanting to chat now and all that, I was talking about the little things that make your wife or your partner angry. Little things like that you don't think's fucking a big deal, like wearing odd socks or boxers with like a hole in them. It's nothing to me. It's funny. And then the other point I made, I only wrote down a couple of things, was asking for consent. Who the fuck asks for consent? Put some Kahlua and milk in there with me. That's a white Russian, and I'm an American. And right now, I can't trust the Russians. White, black, yellow, I don't even care. Can't trust the Russians, my friend. To another point, even my vodka doesn't come from Russia. It comes from Savannah, fucking Georgia. 912. Let's check out some shit on Facebook. What do we want to watch? Anybody got something that we could pull up and make fun of? I got it. What about Warak? Because I kind of do this every week, and I have been unsuccessful trying to get a hold of the lead singer. Here, we'll do this. Why don't you change a little bit? Billy, it's like $11. It's like $11. And I'll tell you, I've had the McCormick's and I grew up on that shit. What's the other? Boston's. But wow, boy. But that shit, dude, is absolutely insane. It's no headache, smooth, very good. If you're a vodka person, check that shit out. All right, let's check out Worak. So there you go. You can see him, I think. I got to double check that you can see him, so you got to give me a second there. Oh, shit. I'm burping now. Can we skip all the way? Can you? For fuck's sake, mate. So, if you can see the screens and me, let me know. Military special. That's some good shit. I think you guys should be able to see both. There we go. There it is. Yep. So this is Worak. Look at them. Look at them. They're from Rhode Island. And we'll just do this. We'll just do this for a second. I'm pretty sure I can talk over it, which is good. Worak in this motherfucker. You hear me, dog?
Sick of saying this shit over and over again. Let's kill this shit, boys. Yo, Big W shit and we ganged up. Always up front, bitch. We on the stage front. Straight to us, how we the best and y'all hate us.
Did you see this guy? He looks like he's 45. About 18.
Different flavors. Your wifey might want a flavor.
Your wifey might want a flavor.
Talking rack, my goons really gonna do that favor. Yo. Feel like I gotta start a war. Plotting on coffin roll.
Look at him. Now, what you gotta watch is this guy. He's disappearing out of the screen. Now, here it comes. Oh, shit! And then he's gone again. He's gonna come back. Oh, this guy is...
My lungs collapsed. Hey, yo,
so this next guy is coming is synonymous for coming out of weird places. So it looks like he's coming out of the ground right here.
We're allowed to make it back. Other than trap, I got rap. If I didn't spaz, I'd have jack. So I'm on a track.
It's not like they have terrible lyrics, but they're reading right from their phone. Oh, there he is, right out of the barbecue.
You heard, baby, you know what it is.
Look at him. Look at him. He's like struggling to get up. These guys are making boom boom moves. He grabs the phone from the other guy. Oh god, do you think he really talks like that? And then here it comes. The guy that disappeared from the screen earlier is right here. Elon Musk. He threw a hammer.
Let's get to spitting.
Spitting.
Drip wavy like the flag on the moon.
These guys, if you're just listening, are
never gonna put me in the tomb, just like a pharaoh when I die.
What? They're tops 22. They all absolutely either live with their parents or really struggling to pay rent together. And they are the hottest rap group that ever came out of Rhode Island. So what we're going to do is what we do at the end of every one of these drunk shows, is we're going to call him. So what you got to look up, he's actually my friend.
I just wanted to say hi. I'm the new neighbor. I just thought I was...
What the... Well, I'm going to go back to that. That looked pretty awesome. So we call them and we see if they pick up. So we have Billy is one of them. So you don't have it. What we can do is play them while we call them. Anyway, I'll show you. Billy's the one with the receding hairline at 16 years old. And he's right here. That's him. And we're going to call him. He never answers. But hopefully one day he does. I don't know if I can play that. I don't think they own the rights to that. So as you can hear, it's ringing. Pussy. Pussy ass bitch. Oh, they got t-shirts. Look, they have t-shirts. That's dope. Oh, I don't know what happened, but I'm pumped about it. It was definitely not a porn tap. That's... Can I leave him a message? I think I've done it before. Yeah, you can't. Anyway, one day, I try to connect with them every week, but they never fucking come back to me. Because I think they pussy-ass bitches and they can't fuck with the DSGP. It's a down South Georgia boy, if you haven't known. Anyway, guys, check out, I know this is a drunk, random rant podcast. It goes live. I just want to keep it consistent. But check out mickmotherwell.com. Like and subscribe and comment and all that shit. Actually, hate it if you want. But my Facebook page and, of course, my YouTube page. But every podcast I do is a little better than this one. I've done 2 this week. One with Big Drunken. He's an ex-pro wrestler. And so if you're into wrestling, it was a really funny, cool chat with Duncan. So it was called Self-Awareless. This is my funny one, whatever. But I also did Bagpipes to Banjos with Amanda Moore, super talented artist. Super talented artist, and she is busy, so you can go see her. She's on Bagpipes to Banjos, so check that out. So mickmotherwell.com, facebook.com/mickmotherwell comedy. Check it out. Thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you were drinking with me, kind of thing. Like this is what this one's all about. And if you get into it and you want to talk politics or anything else you ever want, we can totally do it. It's me trying to be in front of a camera, but like a virtual Facebook commenter, if you will. I will disagree with anything you got, even if I really agree with it. Guys, check me out, and thank you very much. I will be at Creative Veins in downtown Jacksonville, Florida next Thursday, so I probably won't be on the show till late, but I will be performing down there next Thursday. So come check that out if you'd like, and definitely check them out whenever you can. Thank you so much.